Hello citizens, how is it going? It's good to have you back. This is the match reaction for the Community Shield. The season is officially upon us, and it is official. Núñez is the best striker the Premier League's ever seen. Haaland is the biggest flop the Premier League's ever seen, and Liverpool the greatest team. And the Community Shield is now the most important trophy you can win ever. That's what we're going to hear for the next 7 days. Before we get started, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's jump in. So Liverpool 3, Man City 1. I don't really care about the trophy. Don't care if we won or lost, to be honest with you. But I did want to see a little bit more. For me, this is a good test ahead of West Ham next weekend. That's the most important game. And yeah, I think we started off poorly. The whole defense was shocking throughout the whole game. I thought the passing was sloppy. We were slow. De Bruyne, who had a really good preseason, you know, he played really well against Bayern Munich. He played really well against Club America. I thought he was poor in this game. I thought he was a dire. I think players taking too many touches. I think our front three looked unbalanced. Mahrez on the right didn't want to pass the ball, just always wanted to cut inside and shoot, not linking up with Haaland, not putting the ball in the box. Grealish taking too many touches before trying to give the ball to Haaland. You know, it was a bit of a mess that first half. You know, and it was a bit disappointing as well because we did start really well against Bayern Munich, and I said we played well against Club America as well, and we looked like we were up for the fight. We looked like we were going to go strong into this game, and it just wasn't there. And unfortunately, the last few seasons, or against Klopp's Liverpool, every single season, we see that long ball over the top to Salah. And again, we've seen it today, and we've been done by it every single time. We're not defending against it. You know, our fullbacks are pushing up. Walker's not getting back in time. Cancelo's too far up the pitch. We just got done. That first half, for the first 20, 25 minutes, I thought we were pretty poor. And Liverpool deservedly in front. Yeah, it took a little bit of deflection against Ake off his head, taking it away from Edison and off the far post, but it is what it is. You know, it was a good goal, and Liverpool deserved it. We came into it about half an hour in, you know, and Haaland had a couple of good chances. He created one himself, chesting it down, using his strength against Robson, but only gets his shot away straight Adrian. But otherwise, Haaland had a pretty quiet game. He probably should have used his head for his second chance, but he went left foot, didn't get enough of a connection on it. Like I said, the first half, pretty poor, but you know, players getting match sharp, and it was the first time we'd seen Haaland play a full game, and you know, other players as well. So you know, it is what it is. And second half, we go into it and we get ourselves into it. Julian Alvarez comes on, Foden came on, they look good. You know, youth, bit of pace, bit of aggression. They wanted the ball. They were running at the defenders a lot more, but we just couldn't get the ball up to the front three. The midfield, you know, Rodri had a poor game, unlike him. You know, he was giving the ball away quite a lot in that second half. You know, he was losing it. He wasn't coming out in tackles with the ball. I thought he did pretty poorly, and I was surprised he didn't get taken off for Phillips in that second half. And when Alvarez scored, good for Alvarez. I'm really happy with him. I'll talk about him in a second. I thought Rodri should have came off at 1-1 and replaced with Phillips, but he didn't. Pep stayed with it, and we got done. Penalty again to Liverpool. Ball was going wide, but it's handball. And a third goal, Núñez, which confirms that he's the best striker we've ever seen. And yeah, 3-1 Liverpool, and that's how it ended. You know, it was poor. Highlights for me, I think Alvarez was a highlight when he came on. He looked good. Yeah, his shot was about 3 yards out, but he still scored. He still got on the end of it. He's shown determination to get in the area there. And, you know, I think he does look good. And I think one of the good things about Alvarez is that he's flying under the radar. Haaland's come in, taking all the pressure off him. No one's talking about Alvarez. And I think that's going to benefit him. You know, when we look at Haaland, did he have a good game? I think in bits he had decent. He was making a lot of runs. There's a few times when De Bruyne could have played him one-on-one with Adrian, but he decided not to, or couldn't get the ball to him. Honestly, I think Haaland's been let down by service today and by the midfield. I really do. Yeah, he missed an open, well, it wasn't an open net, was it? But he missed his chance at the end when Foden took a shot and it forced him 6 yards out. He should have scored. And again, you're going to be seeing that in the highlights. That's all anyone's going to talk about for a week. But, you know, he really was starved of possession. When he did get the ball, I thought his touch was a bit heavy, a bit poor, but you know, he's still getting match sharp, match fitness. So this has been a really good test for the team. Other highlights, honestly, 0. I think it was a poor game. I thought City did really poor. We were just not ourselves. We were too focused on, I don't know what we were focused on, but we didn't play like we did against Bayern Munich. We didn't play like we did against Club America. We played it like we were playing Liverpool, and the team looked like it. And every time Salah got the ball, he'd take on 3-4 City players. You know, Cancelo, he can't really defend. We saw that Ake wasn't really much help at centre back. Diaz, he looked like he was on his own every time Liverpool went forward. Edison made a couple of good saves, one-on-one with Núñez. So good for him. But yeah, otherwise than that, not really too many highlights. I do think it's not really an important game. I said before it and I'll say after, I don't care if we won or lost, but I did want to see a little bit more from us. The important game is West Ham next week, and that's what we go into. We just see this as a pre-season game. Bit of nothing one. We lost the Community Shield last year to Leicester by a penalty in the last minute. So nothing new really. But yeah, that's my match reaction. Let me know what you think. And yeah, let me know if you'd swap Núñez for Haaland, because clearly we've got it wrong. And Klopp's victimhood, I'm going to call it that from now on. Klopp's victimhood, he should be knighted with it. Liverpool are against the world and Núñez ain't much sharp and he's not as good as Haaland, blah blah blah. But yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for checking out. That's my match reaction. It's just a short one. It's a nothing game really at the end of the day, and not really too many things I want to talk about. But yeah, thanks for checking out. And yeah, predictions for West Ham next week. On this showing, I can see another 2-2. Starting off poor in the first half, coming into it in the second half, and we know we have to get something. But we can't afford to start the season slow, can we? We have to start off quick. We all know that. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and as always, thank you very much. Bye-bye.